Breaking news from SpaceX. The future of space travel is about to change. In a stunning revelation that's shaking up the space industry, Elon Musk has outlined SpaceX's bold vision for the future. One where the legendary Dragon spacecraft will eventually make way for its revolutionary successor, Starship. But don't panic just yet, space enthusiasts. The Dragon isn't going anywhere for the next 6 to 8 years, as Musk himself confirmed. Starship really is a replacement, Musk stated plainly. It obsoletes Falcon 9 and the Dragon capsule. Yet in the same breath, he reassured NASA and commercial partners, "We're not shutting down Falcon. We're not shutting down Dragon. But ultimately, people are going to want to fly on Starship." Why? The answer is simple but revolutionary. Starship is bigger, more comfortable, and promises to be less expensive. Plus, by the time this transition happens, SpaceX plans to have launched it hundreds of times, proving its reliability beyond doubt. This announcement comes at a critical moment in space history. Since 2020, Dragon has been America's lifeline to space, launching 9 crewed flights for NASA and completing over 30 cargo resupply missions to the International Space Station. It's the spacecraft that ended America's 9-year dependence on Russian Soyuz vehicles and opened the door to commercial space travel with groundbreaking missions like Inspiration 4 and Polaris Dawn. But SpaceX isn't just building rockets. They're architecting humanity's future in space. While Dragon excels at reaching low Earth orbit, Starship aims higher, lunar bases, Mars colonies, and beyond. It's not just an upgrade, it's a complete reimagining of what's possible in space travel. In today's episode, we'll explore this historic transition and its implications for the future of space exploration. We'll also cover the latest challenges facing the International Space Station, from spacesuit issues to critical disagreements between Russia and the US over module leaks. Welcome to Elon Musk 24 Hours. Let's dive right in. The evolution of space travel from Dragon to Starship. The transformation of space travel isn't just about replacing one spacecraft with another. It's about reimagining humanity's future among the stars. To understand why this transition from Dragon to Starship is so monumental, we need to examine 3 critical aspects: Dragon's legacy, Starship's revolutionary potential, and the challenges facing current space operations. Part 1. Dragon's legacy. America's return to space. May 30th, 2020, Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. The Florida coast buzzed with anticipation as NASA astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley suited up for a historic mission. After 9 long years of American astronauts hitching rides on Russian Soyuz rockets, Dragon was about to change everything. The successful launch of Demo 2 wasn't just a victory for SpaceX, it was America's declaration of independence in space. Since that pivotal moment, Dragon has become NASA's most reliable partner, completing 9 crewed missions with clockwork precision. Each launch costs approximately $55 million per seat, a significant reduction from the $86 million NASA was paying Russia for Soyuz seats. But Dragon's impact extends far beyond government missions. Through missions like Inspiration 4, it transformed what was once the exclusive domain of professional astronauts into an achievable dream for civilians. Jared Isaacman, commander of Inspiration 4, described the experience. Dragon made space feel accessible. We weren't just passengers, we were pioneers. The recent Polaris Dawn mission pushed boundaries even further. Launching in September 2023, the crew reached the highest Earth orbit ever attempted by a commercial spacecraft. They conducted the first commercial spacewalk and tested Starlink's laser-based communications, achievements that would have seemed impossible just a few years ago. Part 2. Starship, the next giant leap. While Dragon excels at reaching low Earth orbit, Starship aims to revolutionize space travel entirely. The numbers tell a stunning story. Dragon capacity, 7 astronauts. Starship capacity, 100 passengers. Dragon cargo, 6,000 kilograms to LEO. Starship cargo, 200,000 kilograms to LEO. But the most revolutionary aspect isn't just size, it's reusability. SpaceX engineers have developed a breakthrough heat shield system that allows Starship to withstand multiple re-entries without replacement. This innovation alone could reduce launch costs by 90%. According to internal SpaceX documents, Starship's projected cost per launch could drop below $2 million once operational. Compare this to Dragon's current launch cost of approximately $67 million, and the economic advantage becomes clear. Part 3. The Transition Challenge. But transitioning from Dragon to Starship isn't without complications. NASA and other partners have invested heavily in Dragon-compatible systems and procedures. The International Space Station's docking ports, crew training programs, and emergency procedures are all designed around Dragon's capabilities. This is why Musk emphasized a gradual transition. We're looking at a 6 to 8 year overlap period. This gives our partners time to adapt while ensuring continuous access to space. SpaceX is already developing adaptable docking systems that will allow Starship to serve existing space stations while maintaining compatibility with future infrastructure. The company has also begun construction on new launch facilities at Kennedy Space Center, designed to handle both Dragon and Starship operations during the transition period. Part 4. Current challenges in space operations. The urgency of this transition becomes clearer when we examine current challenges facing space operations. The International Space Station, our primary outpost in space, is showing its age. Recent incidents highlight the need for new solutions. The spacesuit crisis. NASA's current spacesuits were designed in the 1970s, and they're struggling to keep up with modern demands. During a recent spacewalk, Crew 8 Commander Matthew Dominic encountered a serious issue when his suit's cooling system malfunctioned. "None of our spacesuits are spring chickens," he noted, highlighting a growing concern about EVA safety. The problem became even more apparent when a planned spacewalk in June had to be aborted due to a coolant leak in astronaut Tracy Dyson's suit. While the crew handled the situation professionally, it underscored the urgent need for modern equipment. The ISS leak controversy. Adding to these concerns, a persistent leak in the Russian Zvezda module has created tension between international partners. NASA and Roscosmos disagree on the cause. Russian engineers point to micro-vibration fatigue, while NASA suggests a combination of pressure and material stress. Bob Cabana, NASA's associate administrator, revealed during a recent ISS Advisory Committee meeting, "While we've reduced the leak rate by a third, our technical teams still don't have a common understanding of the root cause. This ongoing issue threatens both current operations and future collaboration." Part 5. The road ahead. SpaceX isn't just building a bigger rocket, they're developing solutions for these existing problems. Starship's design includes advanced life support systems capable of supporting 100 people for extended periods, built-in airlocks and spacewalk capabilities, modern spacesuits designed for multiple mission types, automated docking systems with redundant safety features, on-orbit refueling capabilities for deep space missions. The company has already begun testing these systems during suborbital flights. Each test provides valuable data that helps refine both the vehicle and operational procedures. A senior SpaceX engineer, speaking on condition of anonymity, shared, "Every test flight brings us closer to our goal of making space travel as routine as air travel. Recent tests have shown promising results. The heat shield performed better than expected during re-entry simulations, and the Raptor engines demonstrated reliability beyond initial projections." These successes suggest that Starship could begin operational flights sooner than originally planned. Part 6. Economic implications. The transition to Starship could revolutionize the economics of space travel. Current analysis suggests that once fully operational, Starship could reduce the cost of reaching orbit to less than $10 per kilogram. For comparison, Dragon's current cost is approximately $2,700 per kilogram. This dramatic cost reduction could enable regular lunar missions for scientific research, establishment of permanent moon bases, initial Mars colonization efforts, space manufacturing facilities, large-scale space tourism. Morgan Stanley estimates that the global space economy could grow from $350 billion today to over $1 trillion by 2040, largely driven by innovations like Starship. Part 7. The human element. Behind the technical specifications and economic projections lies a human story. Dragon astronauts have shared unique perspectives on this transition. Nicole Mann, who commanded Dragon's Crew 5 mission, reflects, "Dragon brought us back to space, but Starship will take us to new worlds. It's not just an upgrade, it's a gateway to humanity's future." Training for future Starship missions has already begun. SpaceX has developed new simulation systems that prepare crews for the unique challenges of long-duration spaceflight. These systems include virtual reality modules that simulate Mars landings and emergency procedures in deep space. The company has also established partnerships with medical research institutions to study the effects of extended space travel on human health. This research will be crucial for future Mars missions, where crews could spend up to 3 years away from Earth. As we stand at this pivotal moment in spaceflight history, the transition from Dragon to Starship represents more than just technological evolution. It embodies humanity's unwavering drive to push beyond our limits. Dragon restored American independence in space and proved that commercial spaceflight isn't just possible, it's essential. Now, Starship stands ready to take that legacy even further. While the Dragon spacecraft will continue its crucial role for years to come, Starship's development signals the dawn of a new era in space exploration. With its revolutionary design, unprecedented capacity, and ambitious goals, Starship isn't just changing how we reach space. It's transforming what we can achieve once we get there. The challenges facing the ISS today, from aging spacesuits to module leaks, remind us why this evolution is so crucial. As we've seen, the future of space exploration demands bold solutions, and SpaceX is leading the charge toward that future. If you're as excited about this space revolution as we are, don't forget to engage with our community. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on Dragon's legacy and Starship's potential. Hit that like button to help more space enthusiasts discover this story, and make sure to subscribe to Elon Musk 24 Hours for the latest updates on SpaceX's journey to reshape space travel. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of tomorrow's space frontier. This is Elon Musk 24 Hours, where we keep you at the forefront of space innovation. Until next time, keep reaching for the stars, because with Starship, they're closer than ever before. SpaceX has just made a game-changing announcement for Starship Flight 6. In a bold move that's got the entire space industry talking, they've deliberately removed critical sections of S-31's heat shield tiles. This unprecedented decision marks a radical departure from conventional spacecraft design, showcasing SpaceX's commitment to rapid innovation. But that's not all. Flight 6 will attempt something never before seen in Starship's history: reigniting the Raptor engine in space. This crucial test could unlock the future of orbital refueling, setting the stage for missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. The most fascinating part? SpaceX has strategically exposed sections of the thermal protection system around the forward flaps, potentially revealing their plans for an advanced catching mechanism that could revolutionize spacecraft recovery. With perfect timing for a late afternoon launch from Starbase, we'll witness this historic mission in broad daylight, capturing every dramatic moment as S-31 pushes the boundaries of space technology. Welcome to Elon Musk 24 Hours, your premier source for breaking SpaceX news. Let's dive